you thought NFT rug pulls only happen with influencers who promote energy drinks and online casinos, you're wrong, my friends. The NFT craze has reached the NBA, and we have found victim number one. This is De'Aaron Fox, an outstanding young player for the Sacramento Kings. Even though he's still under his rookie contract, at the completion of this season, he will have earned $52.6 million in salary from his first 5 seasons. His per-game income is higher than most because his team never plays more than 82 games in a season too. This guy is only 24 years old and has earned over $52 million in salary alone. He lives in California, so unfortunately he'll only see about $26 million of that and subtract another couple million because the cost of living is so high, but he's not hurting for money. I want to address an NFT project we launched recently. The project launch was ill-timed. I'm not anti-NFT or crypto, but I do find it amusing how many people are rushing so quickly to profit off the craze instead of focusing on actually building something. I delegated certain aspects to the launch of the NFT in an attempt to partner with professionals. De'Aaron is earning $28 million this year and decided to launch an NFT project in the middle of the season. Why are you spending energy on something other than the sport making you $28 million this year? We weren't happy with the execution and demand on my time and attention during the NBA season. This is like someone getting promoted to a managerial position in an office job and then leaving work in the middle of the day to open a lemonade stand at the local corner intersection. What are you doing? De'Aaron tweeted a month ago about the Fox NFT family being 95% sold out and included a link to swipathefox.io. I googled swipathefox.io to make sure it was the correct URL, and the subtext is take a journey down memory lane with Swipa and take a peek at what's to come. Team, bringing together some of the best in the business in the NFT space, VIP. But when I clicked on the link, the website returned a 404 code, which means the website couldn't be found. It was taken down. Was this another rug pull? NBA player De'Aaron Fox ditches his NFT project after raking in $1.5 million. Why, De'Aaron? Why? You're set to make $187 million by the time you're 30 years old, and you pull a scam for $1.5 million? Have you been listening to way too much Gary Vee on your road trips?
Document that shit and then take that all and make it into a fucking NFT, okay?
You're new to NFTs. Where do you start?
Number 1, don't say no.
Sacramento Kings player De'Aaron Fox announced his Swipa the Fox NFT project in mid-December, and the high-utility NFT collection went live on January 15. Is it just me, or do all of these long-term projects with high utility all end within 2 months? At this point, these NFT projects are public robbery with no repercussions. The project roadmap promised a metaverse basketball court, a scholarship to a University of Kentucky student, and chances to win All-Star Game tickets, as well as much more to come. The project had over 100,000 people in its Discord and pulled in about 475 ETH, about $1.5 million at the time. Hey guys, I will be creating an NFT that includes a golden shower from the Pope, a political discussion with LeBron James, front row seats to the Skeet vs Kanye boxing match, and a chance to take a private jet ride with Simon Leviev. Make sure to join my whitelist now. Suddenly on February 23, the project deleted its social media accounts and most of its Discord. Hey guys, where did the project go? All the fans spent money on NFTs because they're valuable, right? Guys, where'd you go? Hey Fox fam, for fun here. I know it's been a weird 24 to 48 hours. As many of you have seen, Chief is no longer with the project. This Chief ruining a professional athlete's reputation reminds me of another Chief having his reputation ruined by someone close to him. This is De'Aaron's post. My intention for this project was to create a platform to connect with my biggest fans. The time and attention that y'all deserve, and that what I wanted to give you all, what this project requires, was not known to me, and I overstepped and stretched myself too thin, trying to do this project in the middle of an NBA season. The involvement to grow the project up to the NFT community standards is not something that is possible at this time. What he really means is the money that was being generated wasn't enough to justify the energy being spent. He promised to send anyone who bought more than 5 NFTs, which would have cost around $1,300, if bought at mint price, a signed jersey. If he refunds everyone, which is entirely possible and will only cost him a relatively small amount in gas fees, then no harm, no foul with this project, but my guess is that won't happen. One of the mods wrote, obviously we've all seen the announcement and we know the project is pretty much done now. This came as a surprise to us and it's absolutely not what any of us wanted, but unfortunately it's out of our hands. The project was hyped for a couple months and then it's done. So much for the long-term vision, am I right? The numbers being thrown around are $1.5 million was earned from this project. Well, it gets worse because De'Aaron didn't even make close to that from this rug pull. Someone reaches out to an influencer or athlete and says, hey, have you heard about the NFT craze? I'll be the manager for the project and do all of the work. You are the vision and decide the benefits. I'll do all the work for a percentage. De'Aaron Fox or an influencer agrees because they don't do any work outside of a few social media posts. Unless you're Catherine McBroom and you don't follow the posting schedule, they're told how much money can be made, so of course they sign up because no work has to be done. After the first launch, the main developer or manager takes the money and runs. The influencer or athlete is left with the public image disaster. Because they're clueless, they don't know how to damage control properly. This Reddit comment sums it up well. Dude is making 30+ mil a year and is scamming people the same way social media influencers are, beyond pathetic. You have a professional athlete that is going to make $187 million in salary by the time he's 30 years old. What are you doing risking your time, energy, and focus away from the thing that's making you rich, all to make money you don't need? Who is mentoring these athletes? You wouldn't go to a CEO of a Fortune 500 company making $25 million a year asking if he wants to join an MLM. Why do athletes make such dumb decisions? Even if De'Aaron pays people back, this is still a massive loss for him. If you want to support your fans, you can sign jerseys without NFTs. You can take pictures with season ticket holders after games. You can let the Kings organize meetings with the biggest fans for you. And there's no risk with any of that. The Kings have resources to connect players with fans. He just risked his entire reputation and relationship with his biggest fans to make no money. If he would have provided everything listed in the roadmap, he would have made like 50 grand after tax. Let's look at the risk and the reward. You risk scamming fans, ruining your reputation, facing lawsuits. The reward is money you don't need. Can we please find mentors for these athletes? Rug pulls have become a major form of crypto fraud, making up nearly 40% of crypto scams and costing users about $2.8 billion last year, up from just 1% the previous year, according to Chainalysis. Lana Rhoades reportedly rug pulls CryptoSys NFT for $1.5 million. Apparently her community was becoming too negative. A week after raising $1.5 million for her NFT project, her NFT was a cartoon version of herself. It appears she has emptied $1.5 million worth of Ethereum from the CryptoSys wallet, promising her fans that the project would be a safe investment and that value would continue to grow for the community. Many fans invested a huge portion of their savings into the NFT project. Safe investment and NFT project probably don't belong in the same sentence. The NFT market is about as stable and safe as the Russian stock market. CoffeeZilla did a great video on this topic. Make sure to go watch that video after this one. Looks like she blocked him on Twitter and is having a meltdown, calls him a disease of the internet, but won't return the $1.5 million she took before walking away. And now she's left Twitter altogether. Frosties, which had become the latest star of the NFT world as 2022 began, just as quickly became this year's most notable scam. It was a rug pull, a trick where creators of a cryptocurrency or an NFT artwork or game abruptly shut down the project, make away with the project funds, and disappear. Look, a common misconception about me is that I'm anti-NFT or anti-crypto. That couldn't be further from the truth. I love NFTs and crypto. You know how much content I'm gift wrapped every week? Victims of the $1.3 million Frosties Rug Pull are trying to recover their lost crypto by making their own NFT collection. I hope they aren't doing what I think they're doing. Victims of an NFT rug pull are trying to revive what they lost by launching a new collection. The project runners name the collection Wrapped Frosties and call on other defrauded investors to join them. Even if you're a big fan of NFTs and crypto, you can't deny that this perfectly represents the NFT market right now. People got scammed with a rug pull, so they started an NFT to recover their funds. How will they make their money back? By selling a useless JPEG to another person. That, my friends, is a legalized pyramid scheme. I might make a video detailing the use case of NFTs that are important and will be valuable to us, because I think there will be some, but the NFT space right now is worse than the fake guru course business. If you're buying NFTs or meme coins right now, you're gambling, and too many people are getting burned. Thanks for watching.